So what do parents want? What do they really want for their kids? Do they want them to have good grades, go through college with multiple degrees? Or do they want them to have a good character? Do they want them to be successful, rich, and famous? Or do they want them to have good morals and be passionate about what they do? That's a real scare, isn't it? All the parents want the best for their kids, but in reality, they can't always be there to make life decisions for them. And in an average life, a human makes about 700, oh, this is going to be really hard for me to remember the numbers, about 760,000 decisions in an average human life. And out of those decisions, about 143,262 are regrets. That's a lot of regrets if you think about it. These regrets can be dating the wrong guy, making the wrong friends, listening to the wrong business advice, or taking on mortgage in a bad financial time. Or for me, it was just eating too many cookies last night. I think I had like 6 or 10 cookies last night. So this decision, we all know that can be detrimental to a person's life. But what if we can help kids make better decisions in life? I'm Jamie Lee, and I'm trying to spearhead the next education revolution. I started teaching ever since I was in high school. Like any teachers, I give out homework, exams, and tests. And when the work came back to me, I calculated grades. Believe me, I love what I do, but I was deeply dissatisfied. Right now, have a look at the classrooms. Kids are disengaged. Why is that? One reason I think is because of technology advancement, that the games on the kids' iPads are far more engaging than the lesson itself. And it's not their fault because we have created a brand new world for them. And what I don't really understand is how we try to use stickers and rewards to get the kids to enjoy learning. But for me, if you take a closer look, the objective seems to be creating a flock of obedient followers. But shouldn't learning be fun? And shouldn't learning be the reward itself? So now I want to show you what my team and I believe is the future of classroom. Have a look at this classroom. The one on the right, it has lines of chairs and rows. It just looks like an office cubicle. Within this learning environment, the kids are being taught what to think, but not how to think. And the other slides, or the one before on the right, that's our learning environment, where the learning environment runs just like the real world. We have banks and we have shops, and the only limitation is the kids' creativity and curiosity. If you think back in a typical classroom, one teacher has to look after more than 27 students within the class. They don't really get personal interaction with the kids to understand their passion and their interests. But within our classroom, teacher only needs to take care of 6 students. They have plenty of time to listen to their stories, their experiences, and really get to understand their passion and their aspirations. If you think back to primary school, in a typical classroom, kids have to go through a predetermined curriculum, and they're just not engaged. And we have so many parents coming to us telling us that they are frustrated and they're going through hell trying to get their kids to do homework. And can't we see the kids are not enjoying it at all? So what made me think is that we want the kids to do so many things. We want them to achieve so many things. But have we ever stopped and asked the schooling system, what are you doing to fulfill our kids' dreams and goals in life? So let me tell you this kid about Kate. He started coding when he was about 6, and his dream is to become a hacker. Within a few lessons, he literally turned our lessons about assets and liability into a game that all his peers could enjoy. And this is another girl. Her name is Adeline. So we spent a lot of time mentoring Adeline's passion in writing. And by the time she turned 6, she published her very first book, and you actually can buy it from the bookstores. And this is another boy. His name is Nick. And similar to Kate, he loves to code. And he's actually working on his very first app. And he set a goal for himself that he's going to put his app on iTunes Store before he turns 13. So can you see that dreams are difficult to make, but they are so easy to destroy? And what we want to do is to protect these kids' dream, to nurture their passion, and turn that passion into a deeper purpose. So if you think about it, we are currently preparing kids for jobs that don't exist yet. And we only get one chance, just one chance, to prepare them. So what are we going to do with just that one chance? Thank you.